Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a Friday night live draw here at 7 Days Performance, and a very, very happy Halloween to you all. Many thanks for joining us on this Friday night live. Tonight, you're joined by myself, Greg, and Jacques is to my left. We have two amazing draws for you guys tonight, starting with a £12,500 cash competition, which was only 20 pence per entry. And then, of course, our jackpot prize for tonight is that awesome Nissan R35 GTR Recaro edition, for which you could only win for 59 pence.
Absolutely, and hats off to Greg for the costume. Of course, if you were you were with us earlier on, you would have seen Charlotte modelling the same outfit. We asked you guys on Instagram to vote who wore it better. You said Greg, so guess who's wearing it for the live draw?
I'm very happy to wearing my pumpkin for the, and complete with the hat as well, which is making its debut.
Yeah, I was going to say, Charlotte avoided the hat, didn't she? But nonetheless, and me and Greg flipped a coin. He won, and of course that means he got to wear the outfit.
Of course, I had the choice, and I chose myself. So,
I would have had to wrestle him to get it off of him. But there you go. It is Halloween, and Greg is, of course, dressed up. So I couldn't take it away from Greg. I thought I'd leave him to have the limelight. Of course, let us know what you think in the comments. Simon Byfield said, "Hi, pumpkin, lol."
Thank you. Good evening.
And as always, if you guys can confirm that you can see us, you can hear us, everything's coming through nice and clear before we get too far into the draw. We've obviously got, as Greg said, two competitions, but we are also going to make use of our legendary spin wheel. And on top of that, we're going to do something a little bit different. And all I want you to do in the comments today is I'm going to give away some entries into competitions. And I say competitions because you're going to choose what you want those entries for. So any of our jackpot car competitions that are live on site, and yes, you can comment the house, but I may not choose them. Comment what you want free entries for, and me and Greg will choose people at random, and we will give you a random amount of tickets into that competition. So as an example, we launched an Alpine on Tuesday. Doesn't look like it's doing very well, but if you want some free tickets into that, comment Alpine, and if we choose your comment, we will give you a random amount of tickets into that competition.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can enter a great selection of cars on the website at the moment. From the Alpine, we've got a very, very cool X3M competition, which is drawing next Wednesday. So any car you see on the site, if we see a comment for a particular car that you're going to enter, let us know in the comments, and you will have a certain amount of tickets for that competition.
The pumpkin's going down an absolute treat,
I haven't looked at the comments
Greg.
yet, but I'm having a look now.
Greg's too ripped to fit in the costume. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not sure about the hat, Saffron says. So again, I think that the hat really makes it. Some of them saying that it should have been me. Robert's called you the Pumpkin King. Hamza said Greg dripped out. And then Michael said, Greg, yes, yes, with the hands in the air emoji.
I love to see it. Keep the comments coming in. Darren from Facebook saying pumpkin pies all around. Sean Cranham, looking good, lad. So yeah, thanks for confirming that. You can see. And well, if you can't miss this orange. So if you
somebody did say that they were blinded by the by the orange, but there you go. Just as one last reminder before we show you that incredible Nissan R35 GTR that is the Recaro edition to make it that little bit more special. But you guys clearly didn't care about that because it only got to 62% sold. A reminder that today's free competition on the live is comment whatever car competition you want free entries for, anything that we have on site at the moment, and me and Greg will choose people at random and we'll give you a random amount of tickets into that car. And to make it a little bit more fun as well, we have turned the spin wheel into a bit of a trick or treat. You can see there's some big no wins on there as well. So we are going to pick two people at random. We're going to spin the wheel. If you land on no win, you don't win. Or if you land on anything else on there, of course, you will get the prize that's associated with it. So there we are. Greg, shall we have one last look at the jackpot?
Let's have a look.
I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy looking at you stood there on your own for a little bit, Greg, as well, in your fabulous pumpkin outfit.
Yeah, two-piece pumpkin. Nothing wrong with that for Halloween.
You'll have to put a link in the chat, Greg, so that everybody knows where to get one for themselves.
I don't actually know where it came from, so I'll have to find out myself.
Perfect. So there we have it. There is one last look at what we think was one of, if not the nicest R35 GTR we have ever done. It's in the iconic Bayside blue, which, to be honest, you don't really want a GTR in anything else, but you do have to pay a premium for it, but you guys won't, because regardless of how many tickets you bought, in theory, you will win it for as little as 59p. So somebody's gonna win that Recaro edition Nissan R35 or a massive life-changing £85,000 cash. So as a reminder, I'm just looking at the screen in front of me, it got to 64%. 64%. So a real struggle in the office for us on this Halloween Friday. Maybe that's what it was. Everybody was too focused on getting dressed up like Greg was. But regardless, of course, we will find a winner regardless of how many tickets we sold. But there it is, one last look at the jackpot. As a reminder, if you do want some free tickets into any car live on site at the moment, drop it in the comments. Tell me what you want free entries for, and me and Greg will choose some people at random and we'll give you some tickets. So yeah, get those comments in. But Greg, is there anything else you'd like to say before we find some winners?
No, just having a look through the Facebook comments. There's a lot of comments for the BMW X3M that people seem to like, which I'm not surprised because that is probably the best spec X3M there is. It's packed full of extras, and of course you can only win that for 17 pence. But yeah, throughout the draw we will pick a few people at random. Just because your comments first doesn't necessarily mean we'll pick that one, but we will pick a few. Undecided how many, but it will be a nice selection of people who have free entries into any car on the site.
Absolutely, and I've actually seen I believe it's the car that we just launched, right, Greg? The GT4. That is very popular in the comments. I've seen a lot of Porsche 718 comments in there. So yeah, I mean, effectively, this is a way for you to win a GT4 for free or any car that's live on site at the moment. So keep those comments coming in. We'll choose some people at random, but I think that we should find our first winner of the night, and that will be the winner of £12,500 tax-free cash. So if you are new here, this is the setup that we use for the live draw. You can see the spreadsheet to the left of the screen. That shows the ticket number next to the person that owns that ticket number. If you see a gap in the ticket numbers, like you can see up there, goes from 2 straight to number 5. That means that 3 and 4 were unsold, unallocated, nobody owns them. And if we land on them, or the ball machine produces them, we will simply reload the ball machines and have another go. And we'll keep doing that until we find a winner. But what we need to do is tell Greg how many tickets are in the draw for £12,500 cash. You can see that the first ticket in this draw is ticket number 1, and the highest ticket number in the £12,500 cash draw is 199999, please, Greg.
Okay, thanks, Jack. So for the first competition, which is of course the £12,500 cash, we'll be using all 6 ball chambers, starting with chamber number 1, which is receiving 0 and 1, as such.
Lovely, thank you, Greg. What a sight it is to see a pumpkin loading our ball machines. Let's see how practical that pumpkin is, shall we? Yeah, especially on YouTube, the Cayman, the GT4 is very, very popular. So we used to do these quite frequently. We haven't done one for a little while. It seems like it could be a popular one, but let's see this time next week. If it's at 90-odd%, then we know that you guys love them. Or if it ends up finishing around that 60-odd% mark again, like the GTR did, then you may not see one again. But who knows? Who knows? So get your entries in for that, and we will choose somebody very shortly for the first lot of free entries.
Okay, chamber number 3 is receiving 0 to 9, and that is now going in. And the same service will be for the rest of the chambers.
Lovely, thank you, Greg. So I am, just before Greg gets that ready, I am going to choose. Now, it's a tactic that I'm not going to encourage because it's not going to work again, but Chris Thompson from YouTube, you've spammed it saying 718 Porsche Cayman, and I am going to give you, drum roll, I'm going to give you 170 entries for the Porsche Cayman GT4. So Chris Thompson, Just as a reminder, I think they're 30p. So there you go. You've got 170 30 pence entries. So I've made a note of your name. Drop us a comment. Drop us a message on any social media. You can drop us a message on Facebook, Instagram, drop us an email, whatever you like, and we will get those tickets added to your account. But as I say, that's not a tactic that's going to work again. So please do not just spam the same thing in the same comment. What you can do is comment multiple times with the single item, and we will choose somebody at random.
Okay, the last chamber is receiving 0 to 9 for the first draw.
Lovely, thank you, Greg. And then as a reminder, Greg's loading the ball machines. If you have just joined us for the first competition tonight, which is the £12,500 tax-free cash, it did only get to 50% sold. So this is potentially going to take a few spins, but that will keep you guys on the edge of your seat. Greg, how are you looking?
Okay, here we go. So this is for the £12,500 cash. Only 20 pence a ticket, literally less than the cost of a Freddo, and significantly less than the cost of a pumpkin as well. So here we go. Very best of luck.
So if you have just joined the live as well, £12,500 tax-free cash draw is spinning. And if you're wondering why everybody's commenting random car names, well, let us know what you want free entries for. Any car that's live on site at the moment, comment it. And if we pick your comment, you'll get some free entries.
Okay, the first potential winning number for the 12,500 cash is 0, 9, another 9, another 9, 4, and a 6. Over to you.
So 099946. Let's have a look through the spreadsheet, shall we? So
99946 could have just landed someone a very, very tasty amount of cash. Christmas is less than 2 months away. That could really sort you out for the festive season. Let us know in the comments what you'd spend that money on. We'd love to know.
99946. Wow, at 50% sold. I think we've done it first time. 99946. I'm just going to partially highlight it for you, Greg. I'll let that come through to your iPad. Yep. Greg is watching it on the live, so it will be like a couple of seconds behind.
99946. Winner, winner.
Lovely, 99946. Our first Halloween winner of 2025 is Owen Mitchell. Congratulations, Owen. You are now £12,500 richer. I'm just going to highlight that before I forget. There we go. Lovely and clear. 99946 is that winning number.
Massive congratulations, Owen. Yeah, 99946 for potentially only 20 pence. You've just bagged yourself a massive amount of cash. Great start to the weekend for you. So many congratulations.
Absolutely. Right, so on to the jackpot one. You can watch Greg reload the ball machines above, or I will show you what tickets we have in the draw for the R35 Recaro Edition Nissan GTR. The first is number 1, and the highest ticket number in this draw is 299999, which Greg will do shortly. Greg, don't rush. Don't panic. Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
So Greg will then load those ball machines accordingly, but obviously it's going to take him a little bit while because he's a pumpkin tonight.
Yeah, I've got to be extra careful with him not to let anything get in the way. But I've just loaded chambers 6 down to 2. They head back to 0 to 9. The only change is chamber number 1 needs ball number 2 to take us up to 299999.
So I am going to choose the next winner of some entries, and that is going to be... I've chosen the car that I'm going to give away. There we go, we'll go for that one. So
I'll have a look on Facebook as well, see if we can find a
so
winner
I
on
have
Facebook.
chosen the name. I'm just going to open it up and decide how many I would like to give away. So there we go. Okay, so Michelle Smith from Facebook, you want some entries for the X3M. So for the X3M, I'm going to give you 295 tickets, which sounds absolutely mental, but they are 17p. So again, same process, drop us a message on Facebook, Instagram, send us an email, whatever you want, and you can have 295 entries for the X3M. Congratulations. Right, Greg, how are we looking?
We're looking good. All 6 chambers are loaded. We've added the extra 2 into chamber number 1 to give us that full range of 299,999. And I think we're ready to make a jackpot winner.
Perfect. Well,
there we go.
Hold on, let me just switch it back over. There you are.
Okay, so if you have just joined us, this is our jackpot draw for tonight. That totally awesome R35 GTR Recaro edition. Comes with 5 grand as well, or a massive £85,000 cash. Very best of luck.
And as another note, we're going to choose somebody to spin the wheel once we have found the winner for the R35. So we'll get through this, we'll find our jackpot winner, and then for the people who hang around, we will then give somebody the chance to spin the wheel.
Okay, here we go. The first potential winning number for the GTR is 0, 0 again, 9, 5, 9, and a 6.
A low one, 009596. Let's have a look on the spreadsheet for that one. So 9596.
9596 is potentially
Jumped a lot there.
a life-changing number for somebody.
95, nearly there. Ooh. No, oh, I went past it, completely past it. 9596. You know what, Greg?
9596.
I think we've done it.
Just waiting for that to come through.
Yeah,
I'll have a look.
9596.
009596 9596. Bang on.
9596, so it's 64% sold, I think I said earlier. We've managed to find a winner, first time around, for the Recaro Edition R35 GTR. And with 9596, the winner is Ashley Cooper. Congratulations, Ashley. You get to decide between the keys to the Supercar Killer or £85,000 cash.
What a win for you. As Jack said, that literally puts out nearly 600 horsepower, and for as little as 59 pence, you've just bagged yourself a totally awesome Bayside Blue Recaro Edition GTR. So massive congratulations.
It's almost like a potential collector's piece as well, isn't it? So
Absolutely,
it's a very, very cool car, or you can transform your life with £85,000. But Greg, we've obviously got a couple of things to do. So we need to give Ashley and obviously the £12,500 cash winner a call. But I'm going to put it back over to you, and I want you to choose somebody from the list and spin the wheel for them.
So this will be actually my debut on the wheel, I think. So hopefully all goes well. Let's have a look in the comments.
Come on, get those comments flying. Greg's going to choose somebody
Literally
any second.
10 seconds time, I'll be picking somebody for some free entries into any car. No, once you've commented, we'll be spinning the wheel for you, and you can win gold, cash, credit, jackpot entries, which is a house this week. Literally 50 jackpot entries, and you could be £400,000 richer on Sunday night from simply commenting on the live.
And we are being mean, it's Halloween. There's some big red ones on there. You can probably see they say no win. So it's a bit of a trick or treat board. If you land on the no win, you don't win. You move on.
Wednesday night, Toby was saying we don't have no wins. Well, with Greg and Jack, we do have some no wins.
It's Halloween, you know.
Yeah, we've got to be harsh.
Right, Greg, I think they've commented enough. Go on, choose some. They're flying in on my side over here.
They are firing in. I'm just looking up a lot of them for the X3M. Oh, here we go. I've got one here. Alan Barnes, Volkswagen Camper.
Alan Barnes. And I'll put VW Camper for
Yep,
reference.
we are going to spin the wheel for you, Alan.
Spin it away, Greg. So
Best of
Alan
luck.
Barnes, here we go.
Here we go. Whatever this lands on, Alan, is yours. £25 site credit.
Nice. Not a bad win, that.
Not bad. You could enter anything you like. Houses, cars, instant wins. You can literally jump on as soon as that credit's added and win yourself a car on the instant win. It is as easy as that. So yeah, massive congratulations. £25 site credit. Send us an email, message on Facebook, Instagram, and I'll pick that up over the weekend and we will get that credit added for you. So yeah, many congratulations.
Right, Greg, what I need you to do is buy me about a couple of minutes just because I was excited watching you spin the wheel. So I haven't got Ashley's number in the phone yet. So I'm now going to put it in the phone. And if you want to read out some comments, do whatever you like.
Should we do another spin?
If you want.
One more spin?
Yeah, sure.
Right, let's have a look through the comments here. For Facebook, we'll be doing one more spin for any of these prizes. Obviously, being Halloween, we've got to be a little bit harsh. Some no wins, but there are some very, very cool prizes. £100 cash, 1 gram gold bar, site credit, whatever you fancy. So we will just have a quick look through here now.
Right, I am ready when you are, Greg. So feel free.
Yeah, should we do one more spin?
Yep.
Okay, here we're just coming down to the bottom.
Come on, if you want that chance to spin, you better be quick. He's going to choose somebody any second.
Any second. We will go for 3, 2, 1, Matt Lewis from Facebook.
There you go, Matt Lewis.
We are going to spin for you, Matt.
Right, let's see what Matt wins or doesn't win.
Or doesn't win, yeah. Fingers crossed it isn't a no-win, but let's see. So, Matt, best of luck. £100 cash.
Wow. Is that the biggest one on the board?
Jackpot, in terms of cash, jackpot prize. So yeah, congratulations, Matt.
£100 cash.
£100 cash will be landing in your account over the weekend or early next week once one of the team has picked that up on email and Facebook. So send us a message and we'll get that cash sent to you as soon as we can.
Well, Matt, you just wiped out our budget. So in that case, I think we better head over to the turntable and give Ashley a call. Ashley won the R34. I'm just going to flick this here. You can see my face for now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly turn that off and then I will run out to the car. So you can still hear me. I'll appear on screen and we will go from there. I should be back around now. There we go. So let's give Ashley a call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record.
Okay, let's just see what we've got. Is it do not disturb or is it, oh, it's an iMessage. Hi, Ashley. It's Jack from 7 days. Well, they're not delivering. So, that one has just delivered. Just delivered. So it could have been a signal issue. Let's give it another go. Oh, it's ringing this time. That's better.
Call has been forwarded to voice.
I got closer. Can you please answer? Now, I do realise that I stitched Greg up in there because he normally asks me to get the spreadsheet ready for him so that he can get the number out, which I didn't do. He distracted me with the spin wheel. So what I could do is go back through and help Greg get the winner for the next, sorry, the number for the next winner. I'm just going to see if Ashley answers one more time.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Nope, so Ashley's messages have delivered, but I've got no red receipt or anything like that. So it could be asleep, could be anything like that, could be out it's Halloween at the end of the day. Sam's out trick-or-treating with his friends. That's why he couldn't be here. So, yeah, keep an eye out for Sam on the streets. So then I think we're going to move on to the next winner, unfortunately. Of course, if Ashley does give us a call back, we will give them a shout. But let's go in front of the ball machines. Let me have a look. Did you manage it, Greg? Don't worry. I said on the live that
No, that's okay.
I thought that the spreadsheet may have been playing up. Oh.
Yeah, there was just a slight issue.
Where's it gone? Okay. Well, Greg, you've given me a little bit of a dilemma there. What you're going to do is, I reckon, give some more site credit away.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not sure. I think when you
there
said
you go.
there was
Take
a bit
that
of
one
an
because
issue
that's
with it, yeah.
because that's a YouTube iPad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back in front of the ball machines. Greg, if you go back, stand over there.
Yep.
I will see.
Do we do another spin?
I reckon choose somebody
this time,
to get some entries.
Entries, no problem. Let's have a look through the comments here. So please let us know in the comments which car, any car on the website you would like some free entries for, and I will pick one more on YouTube in a few moments' time, just while we're getting the £12,500 cash winners number ready.
So be quick because I have got some bad news. The number is incomplete on Owen's account. So that's what we were just trying to work out because we couldn't get it to recognize it as a number, and it appears to be a digit short. But I reckon, Greg, because of that, upgrade it to a spin. Give somebody else a spin. Yeah, one more person go from YouTube, because I think all the spins have been from Facebook so far. Yep. So choose somebody from YouTube and they can have a spin. And of course, we will bombard Owen to get in contact with them to give them the good news. But unfortunately, there is an error with the number on their account. So there's a reminder to everybody, make sure your number is on there correctly so we can contact you if you win. Okay, just having a final look through here for one more spin. We are going to go for Michael James Walmsley from YouTube. Michael James Walmsley. Michael James. He has commented Alpine, but we will give you a spin on the wheel to get some free, to get any of these prizes. So, Michael, this is for you. Give it a good spin, Greg. Go on. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, close. Ooh, £25 cash. I thought that was going in the jackpot entries. So, Michael, there, but £25 cash is on its way to you. Send us an email, Facebook message, Instagram DM, and we will get that cash sent to you as soon as we can. So congratulations. So we haven't also managed to buy any more time. It looks like Ashley still is on delivered, but no response, no attempted calls, anything like that. So Greg, I'm just going to come and join you and we will sign it off there. So I think pretty good draw for a Halloween. You got to see Greg dressed up as a pumpkin, which is a real treat. But he was the one that was more than happy to volunteer to do so. We didn't have to force him into it. I literally chose to do it. So we someone, as Jack said, we flipped a coin, and I chose to dress up tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed the pumpkin special, shall we say. Absolutely. And of course, thank you for joining us on Halloween. And obviously, if you've got any plans for the rest of the night, I hope you have a great time. But of course, that is it for tonight's live draw. The next one is a big one because, Greg, we have got another property to give away. Yes, an absolute belter of a 4-bed house. It comes with a Range Rover Sport as well, or a massive £400,000 cash alternative. Could be yours in literally 48 hours time. Sunday night, we'll be drawing that 4-bed, fully furnished house and a Range Rover Sport, or a life-changing £400,000 cash. So get your entries in on the website or the app. They're only $1.99, but of course, if you subscribe, don't forget to tick that purple box and you can save yourself 10% and you are guaranteed into all of the upcoming property draws, which is 2 every month. So every other week, you could have the chance of winning a property and a car or some mega cash for a discounted price. So what's not to like there? literally change your life for less than £1.99 if you subscribe. Of course, as well, join our community, our Facebook community page. We do lots of free giveaways. You're going to see more of this in there very soon as well. So if you enjoy watching that on the live, click the link in the description to this post, and then you will see more of that. You'll get more chances to win on the wheel. There's more prizes to go on it. We can change those, so we'll keep it fresh. And you'll also get to see everything that other people are winning, what other things we've got coming up, sneak previews, etc., etc. It's a great place to be. It's growing very quickly, and we would love to have all of you there. But until then, Greg, that's it.
Until then, yeah. Have a good one. Take care.